me stroke you then. You pleased to see me? Are you pleased to see me? Hello. Hello. Oh, you've got bad breath. Morning. It's what they would call dreich out there today. We've just been to physiotherapy for Wilf because he's got a dodgy knee. I've just dropped him off at school, and now, I'm feeling really sleepy. It's because I've got warm and cozy in the car. Now I'm going to go and strip the beds, rock and roll, because Monday is the day the house gets some love. I do all those funny little jobs like clean out the coffee machine, clean the dishwasher filter, wipe out the microwave, wipe out the fridge. What other things do I do on a Monday? I have a little list of things I do. Strip the beds, wash the bed linen. I've got some ironing to do. It's just one of those getting boring stuff done. And, oh gosh, eyes, struggling to keep them open. And I've still got some decorating to do because hopefully today the hooks will arrive. And I'm going to put up my paper chains that I made in November and filmed, because I knew that throughout Vlogmas there would be days where there was not much going on, like today. So I'll probably insert that footage somewhere along the line today at some point. Yeah, I'm going to save some of the things that I recorded for when we're skiing in a couple of weeks, because the days when I just stay at the chalet and chill and hang out, there won't be much to share with you, so I can insert some of the footage. It's all Christmassy stuff, Christmas prep, making of decorations and things like that. Right, I better go in and get sorted. I just want to have a 10-minute nana nap in the car though. Oh, sorry about this awful filming, but it's pouring with rain. You probably can't tell, but look, I'm soaked. Already, I've literally walked about, oh look, she wants to go home. No, you need to do your bathrooming, because you keep going in the house and it's affecting our relationship, Bunny. I just don't know how many more wees I can clean up and poos I can step in. I've had enough. She just won't go out in the weather when it rains. And if you do chuck her out, she just sits by the door. She's an absolute pain in the backside. Oh, this rain! It's cold and it's wet and it's absolutely horrible. I'm glad I'm not a professional dog walker. I'm just not cut out for it. See you back at the house. I'm making paper chains out of this gorgeous fabric paper that I got from a girl on Instagram called Pops and Piaf. So you don't have to go on Instagram to find her shop, because it's popsandpiaf.com. But I found her through Instagram, and she has a YouTube channel which she doesn't really do anything with, but on it is a little tutorial on how to make these paper chains that you cut in a certain way so that they lock together, and then you can unhook them and you can store them, because that is the problem with paper chains. Once you've glued them together, sellotaped them together or stapled them together, storing them is tricky, whereas this way you unlock them and you can just store them in little box all together. They kind of nestle into one another. I think she said something like you'd get about 8 maximum locked together, nested together like this. You wouldn't want to put too many in because then they start to lose their shape, which I'm sure would be fine if you hadn't glued 2 bits of paper together. If you've got quite thick double-sided, you wouldn't need to worry about that. You can just lay them flat. So I'll show you what I do, but to get the actual proper tutorial, you'll have to look it up on YouTube. Pops and Piaf. What does she call it? Well, Pops and Piaf paper chains, and that'll get you there. I will link it if I can, if the bug has disappeared, because obviously all the way through October I couldn't do clickable links. I couldn't put anything in my description box unless I typed it all out longhand, which I don't have time for that. I've got this lovely glue. This is actually the stuff that Amy uses in Pops and Piaf. I bought this years ago in Wincanton when I met up with my friend Super Sal, who I'm going to see in January. And it was from a zero waste shop, and I love the smell of it. It smells of almonds. So I've not got the same sort of ruler that she was using. She says it's 21.5 centimetres long and 2.5 centimetres wide, and she had a metal ruler that was the perfect size. So I don't, therefore I changed it to inches because I've got a quilting ruler here, look. Oh, I'm ham-fisted. I think the lovely thing about these are if I get bored of making them, which I might, then I can make as many as I feel like this year, store them and make more next year. Of course, you could do this in production line style, and if you had a paper cutter, that would speed things up somewhat. Just doing this on an old bulb catalogue because it saves me from having to be tidy. Right. You stick it on, and then what she says to do is to start the curve. I like this paper. This print's really nice. Right. So you start the curve. You start curving it round. Because although it's only paper, but because you've got 2 bits, one of them, how am I describing this? I know exactly what's happening, but I don't know how to describe it. This one has to travel further because it's going around the outside, and this one has to travel less. Oh, you know what I mean, don't you? Right, and then I just pop it in a cup to dry because the next bit is a bit more fiddly if it's wet. Put that in there. So the next bit that she says to do, and you should have measured this out before popping them away really, is you measure in 2.5 centimetres, which is about 1 inch, isn't it? You measure in 1 inch and you draw to halfway. You can't see what I'm doing. Let's move you down here. Measure in 1 inch, draw to halfway, and then draw about 1 inch, half an inch down like that. So you've got this little L shape, and then flip it around, do the same. So because you flipped it around, what am I doing? Yeah, measure it in 1 inch. Because you flipped it around, you then have opposite L's. This one goes from the middle and up, and this one goes from the middle and down. Then you snip, 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 snip. And then you just interlock them like that. Give them a little tug to properly lock them. There you are. You see that? Oops. If I was a bit more accurate with how I'd cut that, that would have been better, because I've not been as accurate, so this one's skinnier than the one behind it. Oh no, I hadn't locked it properly, and I haven't measured it properly. Look, I'll do that better next time, but look, you can see. Can you see? Yeah, they're not even. But you then get your next one. I won't right now because I've got the two that are ready are the same, and I want different colours next to one another. But you can see that when you get your next one, you do that snipping thing and put it together, you end up with these really nice little paper chains. So I'm just going to get on and make a few more. This is a very nice, mindless little afternoon pursuit. I'm just going to do it for, I don't know how long I've got. I'm obviously filming this in November, and because I'm getting ahead of being organised, and I've got the school run to go on in a second. I've got about 20 here now, and I need about the same again. That's just a little reminder to myself of how to do them. And when I've found a box to cover, to store them in for Christmas in years to come, 4 years to come, I should pop this in as well. And that will remind me if ever I need to make some more. I might put the date on there. There. Ought to do the little diagram there as well. Hopefully I'll understand what I meant. Sure, it'll be fine. That was an epic school run. We've got 2 of our roads out of the village. We've got a weird village, lots of ways to get in. 2 of the roads are closed at certain points, so you're kind of having to go all the funny little back routes. But the rest of the roads are flooded. So there's one really narrow lane or 2 in and out of the village, and all the traffic is on it. Took ages to get to the school, and at one point I had an entourage following me because a load of people that I passed were winding down their windows going, oh, we need to get to the main road, how do we do it? And I said, you'll have to go back on yourself. And they said, are you going that way? I said, yes, I am. And they went, we'll follow you. And I said, well, about 6 other people are following me, so get behind them. I look like the Pied Piper. And yeah, anyway, we've done it. We did it. It's fine. It's fine. But oh, I don't know what I was recording then. Oh, now my hats fell off the hat stand. I am so looking forward to having a shower, putting on my gin jams and doing some knitting. Yes. I still haven't hung up the paper chains that I was going to show you. I will do that. I'll do that in a minute. I ended up ironing this afternoon. I still haven't finished. How many shirts have I done? 1, 5, 9. I've still got about 4 more to do. Blech. Boring. Let's turn Granny's favourite ornament on. This is Granny's favourite ornament, and she doesn't decorate for Christmas anymore. She says there's not really much point. So I said to her, well, why don't you bring your favourite ornament here and I'll put it out. So I do. I used to think it was disgusting. I hated it. I used to sort of think it was sweet in Granny's house, but I wouldn't have it in mine. Oh, how times change. How much do I love and appreciate this? I want loads. I've got a bookcase in the hallway, and I kind of, in my little Christmassy heart, would like to just put loads of these all over it. Maybe one day, maybe I'll see what's available in the sale and start building up a collection after Christmas. Oh, I get, and I have got peri-oral dermatitis at the moment. It's very itchy and sore and annoying. But I've also now got, can you see that? Got a really big, deep monthly spot coming. Oh, it was me. I don't think I've had a single day without a spot. Bunny, go on. You just asked to go out. I'm not letting you not go out. Hang on a minute, because she's going to pee somewhere else. I've just chucked her out to do a wee. Do a wee-wees. Do a wee-wees. Oh, she's such a monkey. Yeah, since I was 18, I think, I went to university in London and my skin did not like the pollution. And I started getting really horrible spots. And then throughout my adult life, I've had loads of treatment. I've had loads of different antibiotics, which are only a short-term solution. I've had the oral contraceptive pills specifically to help reduce your androgens, so that helps your skin. And I've had Roaccutane twice. I'm lucky in that I don't scar. Well, I don't get textured scars particularly, but I do get pigmentation scars. I've got a lot of pigmentation. I hope once I'm through menopause, that is so painful. It's really big. It looks like nothing on screen, which is good, but even so. Oh well. My skin is the best it's been for many, many years now. I don't try anything new. I feel like I've got the best for my skin now. Still loving my Olive and Joyce moisturiser. Love that stuff. Ah, no, that fell off. This doesn't happen in other people's vlogs. Stay. Oh, I haven't made enough. Oh, look. How many more do I need to make? Oh, I'm not doing them tonight. I have to do it tomorrow. I've got some sitting down to do. I've been on my feet. Can you even see me? I've been on my feet all day, apart from when I've been driving. So it's about time that I took a load off. How many more of these do I need really? I need a good amount of about that much, which is about that much. So I need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, got to make 15 more. We'll be here all day. Good job I enjoyed doing it, isn't it? Oh well. Right, good night everybody. Just showing you that Christmas Jeff is still around, but he's behaving himself now because the kids are kind of too grown up for him. Shame, isn't it? See you tomorrow.